proving that it was valid, like without a signature or a stamp or something. And as for obtaining a copy, make sure you print it out. Like I just had them email it to me and I printed that out. I printed out like 4 copies. So then you land in Korea. Now this is where the fun starts.
This girl, you're so fly. I do what you doing, what do.
What's up, idols? It's CC Lesson 3. Welcome back to my channel. So on this day, my room is messy because it is the last full day of my quarantine. I'm leaving in the morning at 7 a.m. and I will be finally free to do stuff. So the way this video is going to work, first, this is if you come back to the end, I'm gonna wrap up everything, what the process was like, documents, the cost, but also along the way, like I kind of tried to like vlog day to day. There are gonna be some days where I didn't film anything because like nothing happened and the meal was probably the same as the day before, or I already had it before. So yeah, this video is gonna cover the meals that they provided, where I'm at, how much it cost, the process, the steps, rules, restrictions. Also, if you guys could check me out on TikTok, CC Lesson 3. Check me out on Instagram, CC Lesson 3. By the way, we're also very close to 60,000 subscribers. Like, I'm getting so much closer to that 6-figure goal of 100,000 strong idols. Like, come on, man. I saw that a lot of people watch the videos and aren't subscribed.
What? What the f?
So like y'all should like totally just hit the little subscribe button. Oh wait. You do it yet? I mean, it's free. It's just there. It's just, come on, just poke it. So yeah, if you're interested in what it was like to come to Korea in the middle of a pandemic, safely though, then keep watching. So I finally got my negative COVID test result. Y'all need to see all that. I'm just trying to zoom in on where it says negative. It's not detected. That's all y'all need to see. So now that I've gotten this, it's time to finish packing and book this flight finally. I'm leaving in the morning. Y'all remember from the reaction video?
Oh my god.
It's my mama. What are your thoughts on me leaving for Korea again in the morning?
Give me that.
Yeah, I'll be going back in like 2 months, 2-3 months. I'll be back.
I'll be back. 넌 다시 나를 찾을 거야.
The road to Korea starts now and it's snowing. 2 masks and a face shield. Not de corona. So the thing with traveling during COVID, you can't, once you get to the gate, you have to show that you have proof of a negative COVID test. So I have like a few copies just in case. But I've got through. Now I'm just here to wait, and luckily it's so empty. There's nobody in this airport. I love it. Alright, y'all. This has been a very long day and a very interesting process. So this is my quarantine room. This is the Ramada. I actually know where I'm at because I came here before. I'm near Everland, and Chuseok 2018, 2 of my friends stayed there. So I walked to them in the lobby with them in the lobby, but I never stayed in. So, hi. This is quite nice. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna make a full video about what the process is, but luckily this is one of those places that gives you food. This was about 1,500 US, so not the 2,000 I was expecting to spend, so that's great. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna shower, relax a little bit, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys more about what this was like. These waters were already here, then there's another water there, and then the lunch they gave us today came with a Pepsi and 2 more waters. Cheetos, a banana, and whatever that is, and this is what lunch is. So when I'm hungry, I will dive in, but my focus is 1 more COVID test, then shower, then bed. Morning, y'all. So it's morning of day 2 in Korea. This is my first full day in the quarantine facility. You can see it's quite, well, you can't, okay, it's quite hazy out, so I'm not really missing much today anyway. The sun's been playing peekaboo. I get a 1 English channel and it's CNN. I'm trying to reset my computer because it's been going really slow lately. I'm probably gonna have to get a new one soon. So I figured I'd tell you guys some of the rules apparently. So we get meals where I'm at. That's not guaranteed in every place. This place cost me 1,600, well, 1.6 million won, which is like 1,500 US. And you're not allowed to order from restaurants, so whatever food you do try to get, it has to be like a non-perishable type of thing, like a canned food or ramen or something, but I don't have a microwave for ramen anyway. So yeah, we get food, we have like little stumps outside of our door, and we get food 8 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. You're not allowed to go outside of your room at all. Like the elevator doesn't even work, so you can't if you wanted to. And the stairs have like caution tape on them, so you can't do that. Like you're literally not allowed to leave your quarters. I made that mistake because I thought yesterday I heard somebody say we had to go get a COVID test from the nurse. I didn't know that he meant they would come by to do it for us. So I was in the shower yesterday and I heard banging at the door, so I was freaking out a little bit, and I was trying to like get dressed real quick, but I didn't have time because they kept banging, so I just answered the door with my towel. And you could tell the quarantine person was like really flustered, like, oh my god, and like, sorry, test. So yeah, I got a COVID test midway through my shower, and normally they don't really bother me that much, but this time I felt like dude was literally trying to like scratch my brain. So I got 1 in this nostril and then 1 right by the uvula. I can fully understand how people have been saying they've been losing weight during quarantine. It was very lean, healthy, sparsed out meals, so we'll see what happens. Just let the record show I was about 125 before this started, so I'll see y'all later for an update. They leave your meals outside of the door on these little stumps every day. So this is breakfast. We eat every day at 8, 12, and 6 p.m. So let's see what's on the menu for today. Oh, that's fruit. Sliced fruit. It's like a choco pie type of thing. Spoon, soup, yogurt, eggs, tea. Yes, I love nukcha. I love green tea. Apple juice, a sandwich, and water. So that's breakfast today. So we have to use that app to check our temperature at least once a day and submit like a report. Fever, chills, nausea, taste, all those weird COVID symptoms. So far your girl is still COVID free, well, COVID symptom free. I'm fairly confident I don't have it. Like I didn't go anywhere, and I double masked, and I had my face shield on the whole time, so not today, Corona. It's 12:07. Lunch is delivered at 12, so let's see if it's out here yet. And bam. We got 2 more bottles of water. I think this is like soup stuff again. Grape juice box. Have another banana plus yesterday's. And this is lunch. I'm not fully sure what it is, but I see kimchi, so I'm excited. Salad that looks like some sort of meat. Yep, I'm probably gonna lose weight here. Oh boy. Ow. Yo, all I'm gonna say is thank God for smart TVs. I can now watch YouTube on the TV. I had to play around with the remote to figure it out because I'm in crisis. I just found out that my hard drive has failed. Yeah. I just got here. This is my first full day of quarantine. And I can't do anything about repairing my hard drive or getting it fixed until I can physically leave. So for 2 weeks, I can't really do anything with my laptop because I don't want to make the problem worse. So you also get these notifications where they kind of give you the rundown of what you can and can't do, but I was already told this yesterday when we had to like check in downstairs. Imagine being that one asshole that invited someone over while you're in quarantine or like went out to go see someone. I'm sure it's happened before, but like that, it can't be me. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's a demon child screaming. Okay, as we were. As you see, meals and leftovers are already accumulating quite a bit. And this is dinner. And I'm so happy about this stuff right here. Yum! Bon appetit! Day 2. We've got some sunshine today. That's actually really nice. It's been cloudy and hazy for the past few days. Let's go see what's for breakfast. Oh, we've got like croissant breads, jelly, and fruit. 2 more bottles of water, apple juice and egg, more yogurt. I see tea and coffee. Alrighty. What is this though? Bro, there's french fries in here. I'm definitely gonna lose weight while I'm in quarantine.
제출 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다. Ladies and gentlemen, attention please. Please check your health conditions and submit it thoroughly applications you've installed in your phone until 10 a.m. every morning. Thank you for your cooperations. 各位客人，请注意，每日上午10点之前。
Lunch for day 2. Let's go see what's on the menu. Bars. There we go. Looks like bulgogi. Got like chicken, kimchi, rice, side radishes and stuff. Lunch.
Better chocobo reader than chocobo knife, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing? Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not sure what that is yet. And this looks like what we had for lunch. Yeah, I think it's the same from lunch. Alrighty. But I'm glad I got bean sprouts this time. Morning, y'all. It's day 3. It's breakfast time. And I noticed breakfast seems to be like the biggest gamble. The first day it was a sandwich, a tuna sandwich. The second day it was bread. So let's see what we've got for day 3. It's like bread and a bowl of fries. Weird. Alright, let's see what's day 3. So this is breakfast for day 3. Kind of a repeat of day 1. Let me see this tuna again. Dahobak sandwichy. Danhobak? I don't know what danhobak means. I guess we'll see. Day 3, everyone. So this is danhobak sandwichy. I still don't know what danhobak is, but this is what it is. Alright, we got 35.7. So as long as it's not higher than 37.5, you're good. So I'm gonna hit no symptoms. Enter my body temperature. And submit. See you again tomorrow. So dinner has been the same 3 nights in a row, with the exception of whatever they put in this little area. And last night I had bean sprouts and tteokbokki along with this, but this time no bean sprouts and no tteokbokki, so I'm sad. Juice box, crackers, water, soup, and this is like my 9th banana, I think. So it's morning of day 4 quarantine. It's like 7, almost 8. What time is it? Yeah, it's 7:56, and it's almost breakfast time. But I think I heard them deliver it early. I'm up early, watching some Corey Kenshin and FML. What I want right now more than anything is pizza. Like, it sucks that we're not allowed to order food from restaurants. I really want some pizza right now. It's only day 4, but I honestly can't remember if I showed you guys this. It's like all the rules for quarantining and stuff. So like, it's different from place to place, but here we can't drink or smoke. And some places let you order food, but here it says food delivery from restaurants are not allowed. So in quarantine day 4, I find out what a true idiot I am. I assumed we couldn't open the windows because it has this net. And then I see this little latch, but it has like screws on it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Here, it's like screws. Yeah, there we go. And I thought, you know, it's bolted shut. If we have corona, they don't want us to breathe the air. But you can push it. This slides right open. And then, bam, outside. I am so fucking dumb. This is lunch for day 4. Got my banana and my miso soup, mango juice, and I put the waters in the fridge already. So like, y'all know that episode of SpongeBob when Mr. Krabs, deciding to be greedy as usual, decided to keep the Krusty Krab open for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without stop, without break for SpongeBob and Squidward. And they're like, give it up for day 3, and it's like a marathon, a collage type of thing. And then SpongeBob in his delusion comes up with that song, KRABBYPATTY says I. Well, that's how I feel. And it's only day 4. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long week and a half left. Let it be known that day 4 is the first time I'm not being served rice. And it's salmon! Oh my god, I love salmon! It's like bread rolls with jelly, pickles, jalapenos, salad, crackers and juice. And then I put the banana and the soup in the fridge because I don't really usually eat that. Or I'll have the banana when I'm like craving something in like 4 a.m. So yeah. Alright guys, it's the morning of day 5 and holy crap. This is creepy looking. It's like really foggy. Yeah, that's unsettling. Today's the first day of Lunar New Year, and I can't celebrate, so I'm gonna spend the day in bed. After lunch, I think I'm gonna take a nap, and hopefully when I wake up is dinner. So it's 6:08. That means dinner is officially 8 minutes late. Uh-oh. I'm hungry. So I'm not sure if it's because it's the first day of the Lunar New Year, it's a major holiday over here, but it's been like an hour from when they normally drop off dinner and there hasn't been any food yet. So maybe no dinner today. That's fun. Well, I don't have dinner to show you guys for day 5 because I didn't get any. Maybe it's because it's the first day of the new year, this holiday. So I would probably have some of my soup that I kept in the fridge, a banana and some yogurt for dinner. I've got plenty of water though. It's morning of day 6 and I've got food. Yeah, they never came last night. I don't know what happened. I've heard people say that there's issues sometimes. I don't know if it's because of the new year. I really don't know. But I'm happy I got food. Oh my god, I'm starving. So one thing I've been doing to pass time during quarantine is getting dressed to take pictures for the gram. So if y'all don't follow me, go ahead, follow your girl. See my little outfits. Yeah, that was cringy. I'm sorry. So it's day 7 and I am officially halfway through quarantine. It's almost breakfast time. I will say, you know, it's nice that they give you food and stuff, but I'm usually still mostly hungry throughout the days because the portions are a bit smaller and like it's a lot of rice, and you know, rice doesn't fill you up for long. So yeah, the food's good. It's usually like room temperature though, so it's not hot. Even if it's meat, it's like lukewarm. There's no microwave. There's a small refrigerator, but mine is full of water. And yeah, so I feel like if anything, this kind of feels like a 2-week diet. But when I get out though, I'm getting pizza and donuts and bread and desserts. I don't know if y'all understand the abundance of water that I have. So there's that. And then this is what the fridge looks like right now. Boiled eggs, soups, yogurt, and water. I'm gonna have to throw these like yogurts and waters out. So, well, the yogurt I'll probably still eat, but a lot of fruit I'm allergic to. And the soup is cold as fuck. So yeah, this is just wasting space at this point. I'm just lazy. Five days left of quarantine. So I got my 23andMe results back yesterday. So like ever since then, I've been watching documentaries and stuff about, you know, where I come from a little bit. So I'm watching this one about some country. Y'all gonna have to watch the video to see like what my results were. Yo, time is really flying. I did not realize it was lunch already. What's on the menu today? So you know like the communion bread you get when you go to church? That's exactly what this tastes like. I have no idea what it is though. I mean, it's good, but I really wonder if my camera picks this up, because what are the odds? I'm in a quarantine facility, a hotel, for 2 weeks. So that means kids should be in school and stuff, right? Right next door over here, there's 1 or 2 kids. They're always loud and crying and giggling and screaming. Next to me over here is just the stairs, so it's nobody, no neighbors over there, but right over here, kids. But I'm losing my mind. What are the odds that I'm right next door to kids in a 2-week quarantine situation? Like, they're not in school. So this morning I picked up my breakfast and had this little note waiting for me underneath. So this is, the end is near. The end is nigh. It shows me my checkout date, February 20th, 2021. And they show you, you know, you put your name, nationality, the room number you're in, and you can choose when and how you want to leave. So one good thing, although they don't, where I'm staying, they don't let us bring food, like we can't order like from restaurants. You can still get packages, because I had to order an external hard drive. It came today, so I can back up everything on my computer before it's just damaged and lost forever. Thank God. Guys, so it's snowing. Not much, but you can maybe see a few flakes. I can see that the sun is still out too, because I see the glare on the window. Yeah, there's some snow blowing in the window if you can see it. So yes, if you're still here, you witnessed the journey, the process, documents, day-to-day stuff, announcements, food, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna just sit here and talk to you guys a bit in depth, like in more descriptive detail of what everything came to be. So I didn't do much in 2020. I was supposed to come here last year. I was gonna come in the fall, but that's what I wanted to make sure I was home to vote out Trump. I wanted him gone. I also wanted to make sure I was home for the holidays and everything. So my plan was to come in January. Now this is when I found out that you have to pay to be quarantined at a government facility, because I was led to believe that as long as you had a permanent Korean address, like I'm just gonna be staying with my friend. Like when I leave tomorrow, I'm going to my friend's house. She has a spare room. She's let me pay rent there, so that's where I'll be. So I did research and found out on the embassy, if you come for a short-term visa like I did, because I'm only here, I came visa-free with just my American passport. Depending on your nationality, you may or may not be able to do the same thing, but I came here visa-free for 90 days, and when you're here on a short-term visa, it is absolutely mandatory to quarantine at a government facility. I'm at the Ramada Hotel in Yongin, so Everland is like right over there. I'm near Everland. Right now I'm about 30 minutes from Seoul. So when I found out the cost ranges from like $1,400 US to about $2,100 US, so I had to delay my trip by another month or so to see if I could actually get that money together. And I, by the grace of God, was. I don't know what's been happening, but I'm really grateful that the views on my channel just been spiking. And because of that, I was able to come here. Like I said, it ranges from $1,400 to about $2,100. I just budgeted and assumed the worst because you don't know until you get there. So I said, okay, I'm probably gonna have to spend like $2,000. So my flight was $1,000. Now normally a one-way flight to Korea has only cost me like $500 or $600 because there's cheaper routes that go through China. But right now I don't think there are any flights going from the US to China. Okay, so I booked my flight for February 5th, Friday, February 5th. And it was a flight from BWI to Atlanta straight to Seoul. So I was actually lucky though, because the flight was really empty. Like there was nothing but military and teachers and maybe people coming to visit their military relatives. So the seat, like I was in the middle row of the plane and I had the left aisle seat, so the two seats next to me were empty. So I was able to prop my feet up and just like get sleep that way. It was really a pretty pleasant flight. I didn't take my mask off the whole time because I was paranoid. Like they brought out meals, but I was like, no thanks. I had my little gummy snacks to like slide under my mask in case I got hungry. I had my blue water bottle thing that I always drink from if I'm thirsty. But because I don't like to use the bathroom planes, I tend to not drink that much when I know I'm gonna be in the air. On January 8th, the Korean government put out a notice that if you're going to fly to Korea, you have to board with it. You cannot board unless you have a negative COVID test. Do I still have my 잠깐만요? What they want to see on your COVID test, so you need this even when you go to check in, like when you go to the counter to, hi, I'm so-and-so in here, I'm ready for my flight. That ticket counter agent is gonna wanna see your negative COVID test. They wanna make sure that PCR is written somewhere on the test. Yeah, it has to have your name, PCR somewhere on the test, the date that you got it taken, the date you got your results, and a stamp from like an official, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so they know that you're not faking the results. Basically, they accept any COVID test as long as it wasn't like the rapid ones that only take like less than 24 hours, because that's not accurate and they're not going to accept that anyway. So that was the first time. I printed out several copies just to be safe in case, you know, somebody kept a copy or I needed more than one. So that was that copy. She gave it back to me. I go through TSA like normal. Bought water to fill up my water thing because you know you can't bring water through TSA. I got some snacks, little gummies and peanuts again, so I could just slide under my mask. I had on two masks. I had on my Everbrand mask and I had like a normal surgical mask, and I had my View face shield, kept it on the whole time. Look, I get that coming to Korea is a much safer situation than in the States, but I'm still you can see it glistening back there. Oh yeah, I can't forget that. But I'm still really paranoid about COVID. Like, I'm not trying to get it. When I got to my connection in Atlanta, that's when they wanted to see my test again. They wanted to see my results. They also took my temperature. They asked if I had any symptoms. They want to make sure the results aren't any older than 72 hours. You have to have your name, the date it was issued, the day you got your results, and a signature of the place that you got it done at. There's been people who had problems proving that it was valid, like without a signature or a stamp or something. And as for obtaining a copy, make sure you print it out. Like, I just had them email it to me and I printed it out. I printed out like 4 copies. So then you land in Korea. Now this is where the fun starts. Normally, you know, when you get out, you already have to go through immigration and stuff. They check your visa and all that status. Now, this was the first time I noticed it says like quarantine at the top. And like, you see the stickers on the ground that say stay 6 feet apart. Well, not 6 feet. In Korea, they do meters. So then the first thing they did was ask to see your negative PCR test again. So I had that with me, and they also check your temperature. Now I got kind of lucky because, and this is one thing, a tip I want to give you guys, if you're coming in the winter and you have your coat on the whole time, if you have on layers, because I had on like this fuzzy hoodie, leggings, and my long padding coat. So I was warm, you know, I was carrying my I had like 2 book bags. So yeah, I was a little hot. My temperature was 37.1 degrees Celsius, which is like 4 degrees shy of keeping you in the airport to test you further, because I know a girl, she's coming here as a new teacher. Her temperature was 37.5 and they kept her in the hotel. They kept her in the airport to test her for COVID right then and there, and she had to wait several hours to get the results before she could go to her apartment in quarantine. So yeah, this is a tip, like if you need to, take your jacket off and make sure you can cool down, because I know she didn't have COVID, she tested negative, but you know, you tend to be a little bit warmer, and every degree up, so 4 degrees or 0.4 degrees kept me from having to stay at the airport and being able to come to my hotel room. So once they say that you're negative for COVID, so you get a little red paper. It says COVID-19 PCR inspection results submission certificate, has your passport number and the date that you arrived. And then you get Gomyeok Hwaenjun health screening certificate. So basically these both prove that you're good. I'm just flashing that. It proves that you're good to proceed. Now the funny thing is, depending on if you're there for a long-term visa or a short-term visa, if you're here for a short-term visa, you must come to the government facilities, the hotels. If you're here for like military or you're teaching or whatever and it's a long-term visa, you can go to your own Airbnb, you can go to your own apartment, things like that. So when you get there, you see all these guys in hazmat suits, and they will say, show me your phone. So you show them your phone, they go to the app store, they download this app. Now that's the wrong app for me because I'm here on a short-term visa. That is for a self-checkup. We have to do like a government checkup, so I didn't know that at the time anyway. Now one thing that was important for me is to have a Korean contact. Like I was told that I needed that, but I thought they just needed a person who was in Korea. So I gave them my girl Bria's number, and they said they needed to speak to a Korean. So I'm like, I don't know any Koreans, I don't have any of their numbers. So my friend actually had to call her coworker to like speak on my behalf, I guess, to say, yeah, she's here visiting for like 2 or 3 months. And that she used to be a teacher. Like I don't think he knew what he had to say. And they said, okay. So they literally had me sit there for like 25-30 minutes until I could figure out a number to give them. So that was kind of important in my case. The next thing that's kind of funny is they give you the little scarlet letter. They put this on your passport, and they also gave us like placards to wear around our neck that had a big red card on it. So once I got through all of that, I kept freaking out a little bit because they asked me, do I have a visa? And I'm like, no. And it's like, show me your passport. I showed them my passport, and I thought they were gonna say, yeah, you need a visa to be here, because for a lot of different countries right now, they're suspending tourist visas. So I thought, are we newly one of them? Like I was checking this every day before I came here, so I was freaking out that I had just missed it. And they're like, okay, what's the business of your purpose of your stay? And I'm like, oh, I'm just visiting for 2 or 3 months. They're like, okay. And they gave me the little temporary, I'll show you guys. So I just tape it in my passport so I don't lose it. So after that, after you go through baggage claim and all that stuff, there's really not many other places you can go anyway, but the airport has been pretty empty lately anyway. So you see people, they see your scarlet letter, the big red placard, so they're like, COVID, American, come, or foreigner, come on. So then they usher you to the side. I sat there for like 5 minutes, and then they walked me down to the other side of the airport, sat there with more foreigners for like maybe 10 or 20 minutes, and then they ushered us out to a shuttle. We loaded our stuff under the shuttle, and we're just in this shuttle not knowing where we're going. No one told us. Like, it's just, I hope we go somewhere nice or decent, like, you know. I just want to shower and sleep. So as soon as we get here, I actually recognize this place. I've been to the Ramada before. So as soon as you get off the shuttle, again, people in hazmats, face shield, double mask, like, you feel like patient zero. You feel like so dirty, not gonna lie. So they give you hand sanitizer, then they give you gloves to put on, and then that's when the more documents come your way. They tell you put your luggage to the side. We pick the seat. Like, we're literally all gathered in the lobby of the hotel, and there's just like desks and seats, and that's all the paperwork. They tell us the actual app we have to download for the government facility stuff, because there's an app that you have to check every morning for your symptoms and your temperature. You have to report it every morning before 10 a.m. They even do announcements in Korean, English, Chinese, well, I guess Mandarin Chinese, and Japanese. So that's when I found out that my hotel was gonna cost me 1.6 million won. It was like, this is a Facebook group called Quarantine in Korea that is really useful. It's a bunch of foreigners who've been coming here and recently got here and recently left, so you can talk to them about stuff. I'll link that in the description box below. On day 12 out of the 14-day quarantine, you get another knock at the door and they say COVID test, and I'm just like, oh. But this girl was really sympathetic. She said, last time. So nose didn't hurt, throat didn't hurt, it was normal and fine. 5 days before you check out, they give you a form, like, so they know what kind of transportation you're arranging to go home, because you have a few options. You can either take a disinfected taxi, which costs more, or you can take the shuttle that only goes to one bus station, or you can have, if you have like a pre-rearranged service, then you have to let them know the license plate number and all that stuff. Thank you guys, really, like I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. So I know a lot of people commented saying I watch your ads, I watch the ads, I don't skip them. I've been rewatching these videos, so thank you so much, because again, I wouldn't even be here if y'all weren't watching my videos. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the donations and stuff, but they make me uncomfortable. So if you really want to support me, just watch the videos, subscribe, share, and comment. I'd rather earn a living by not taking money from you, if that makes sense. I'd rather earn money with just the ad revenue. That's kind of preferable for me. You know, I'm not going to fault people who want to give, you know, but that's just not my main modus operandi. So thank you so much. I hope this video is helpful. I'm gonna try to upload like 5 in a row, 5 days, 5 new videos at least, because I haven't been able to upload in 3 weeks. So thanks for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. 안녕.